Kids, this is Casanovas bedtime stories from the book. As you can see, bedtime favorites based on the Walt Disney movies by Sir Walt himself. God bless you. Ever been to Walt Disney in Florida? You should go sometime. They opened one in California too. Pooh, oh dear, continued. As you can see, I'm reading the bedtime, and I'm going to back up a little bit. As you can see, he's tucked away in bed. Piglet, too. Oh my, where's Piglet at? He's in the dresser, that's right. That's where Pooh tucks him in. It's a great place for a Piglet to stay in. Huh. Oh well, Piglet thought as he rolled over and pulled up the covers. Laying in bed, then he closed his eyes tightly and tried to get to sleep. After a while, Piglet peered out into the darkness. He hadn't been able to fall asleep yet. He noticed that it was very, very quiet in Pooh's room. Much quieter than it was in Piglet's own room at night. Pooh, Pooh Bear, Piglet called out. A little out of time. He didn't want to wake up his friend, but he wondered if perhaps Pooh was awake and had just not heard him earlier. Just then the quiet was broken by a particular noise. Piglet sat up. At first the noise was a soft, low rumbling, curiously similar to the sound of a sleeping bear. Who was snoring? But Piglet thought a heffalump was coming to get them. Amazing what kids are thinking when the lights get turned off. I can imagine what's coming in your mind. Turn the lights back on. There's no monster in the closet. You see that? It's a closet door. It'll be okay. Go back to bed. Alright. Hold your blanket. You're squared away. Before you know it, you'll be Superman flying back into bed, covers over your head. Not too over. Room for breathing. Hello. And you'll be quiet alright. Staying warm, like your parents would want you to. And even if you don't have parents, I hope you find parents worthy of you. Continue on with the story, because I'm a parent and I care about you very much. If I could hug all you children all over the world, I would snap my fingers like that. And there'd be 200 billion of me. Just like the Matrix, the movie. 10,000 places at once. The first and most noise was a soft, low, rumbling, curiously similar to the sound of a sleeping bear who was snoring, but Piglet thought a heffalump was coming to get them. Pooh, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Piglet shouted. He jumped out of the drawer and ran to his friend's bedside. He shook Pooh and shouted, wake up, wake up. Oh, please, 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 Pooh. Pooh said drowsily and slowly climbed out of bed. He noticed Piglet wasn't at it in his drawer. Then he realized Piglet was in his own bed. See that? How did Piglet get from the dresser to Pooh's bed? You see how scared he is? Look at that. You see that? Listen to that horrible, horrible noise, Pooh, he stammered. Piglet listened to his nose. He couldn't point out to Pooh, and then he realized that it had just stopped. That's funny, said Piglet as he peeked out from under the covers. The noise stopped as soon as you woke up. That piercing yelling, I guess that means we can go back to sleep. Oh, lovely. Piglet didn't think he'd be able to fall asleep. I don't mean to be a bad best friend, he said, but do you think we might have the rest of our best friend sleepover some other night? How many kids have had sleepovers? 10 bedtime stories. Have the rest of our best friends sleep over some other night? I'm just not used to sleeping anywhere but own house. Pooh sat in the bed and put his arm around Piglet. I understand, he said. We can have the rest of our best friends sleep over whenever you like. Pull out Piglet, gather his things, then hand in hand they walked through the woods to Piglet's house. Here you are, Piglet, Pooh said as they entered Home Sweet Home. Thank you so much for walking me here, Piglet replied. I suppose you'll be needing to get home to bed now. You see that? He walked his friend home. How nice is that? That's what friends should do. Walk your friend home after hours. That way they get home safe. Especially if you're in a park or by yourself. You can walk home, but make sure your friend got home safe too. Thank you so much for walking me here, Piglet replied. I suppose you'll be needing to get home to bed now. Yeah, Pooh thought for a moment, yes, but first I might sit down for a little rest. He hired a comfortable chair just for a few minutes while Piglet unpacked Pooh, sat down and put up his feet, then he decided to rest his eyes for just a moment. His eyelids felt awfully heavy. No, kids go to sleep. Huh, did you say something? That's what Pooh said. But in the comfort of Piglet's own house, it did not sound scary like a heffalump. It's just a sound like a sleepy bear who was snoring. Y'all wondering what a heffalump looks like? Which one of you kids knows what a heffalump looks like? Sure. It's not the boogie monster. Oh! You thought wrong. You see that? When you go get this book at the library, check it out, or your bookstore, especially those in Wales. God bless those librarian or store clerks who have books just like this you need to pick up locally or in your bookstore. This is a horrible noise. Finally, Piglet is back in his home in his own bed. Now there's no noise. Piglet covered Pooh with a small blanket and slipped a pillow under his head. Sweet dreams. Pooh Bear, he whispered. Then Piglet climbed into bed and very quickly drifted off to sleep. You see that? In his side of his own area of the house. You look at that. See, they share. Kids gotta share. Even toys. Let's recommend the Muppet Show, the movie theater. So Pooh and Piglet slept all night. The next morning, Piglet woke up and saw that his friends were still asleep. He woke up and gently they had a yummy breakfast. It had been a wonderful best friend sleepover after all. You see that? Then, the end. No, that wasn't so bad, huh? Except when you turn off the lights. Oh, then your mind starts wandering, and all of a sudden your parents are looking in at you, hoping to God that they can get some kind of sleep before morning arises over the horizon. Ain't that a blessing? Otherwise, if there's a storm a-coming, chances are that's not going to happen. No, the lightning strikes. All of a sudden, the doors start creaking, and there's a noise again getting closet. Let's go clobber Dad with a serious pillow for thinking that. Nice try, Dad, because I'll be in the bed before you are. With covers over it. Nice try. I thought that what I would be saying. Before Grandma would explain to me when she would come over and visit that it was just, if you saw lightning and thunderstorm and rain outside, that if you looked up, it was just Mickey Mouse playing his drums. Go back to bed, have some pleasant dreams. It'll be alright. If I was there, I would hug all you tight. Now, their sleep don't drive anyone too crazy. And those with you without parents, I'm a parent. Remember that. I care about you. Alright? You sleep. Before you sleep, say a prayer. Now, Lord, lay me down to sleep. Watch over me while I sleep. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. God be with you. Wherever you are in the world, and realize, and I hope watching this, that you realize that you're not so alone in the world as you saw the world. Think, get a heart. always around to care. I even gave you my address. For those of you who want to write me, post a letter, mail it, put stamp in the envelope, and in the post office with your parents in tow or friends. You can write me. Sergeant Morehouse Russell, P.O. Box 615, Fort Campbell, Kentucky. Right here in America. 40223. Or if all that spells, you can write my home address. Since I'm the person in charge, and it's my address only. It's 912 Tiny Town Road, Clarksville, Tennessee 37042. God be with all of you all over the world. Stay positive. Stay in school because, as you know, school will get you places later in life. Trust me. Don't drop out of school. Even high school students know while reading even literatures that's important or mandatory, or going to libraries and writing their theses, getting ready for college because you thought high school homework was hard. I've tried not to laugh at that one. That's what most high school students will tell you, damsels. I ran into one the other day. Darlings, nice try thinking homework was hard. Wait till you get to political science, newspaper writing, 1,000-word homework words to type. GPA employment most. Be glad your teacher wasn't like Darth Vader on Star Wars. He pulled out a lightsaber and all of a sudden he looks at your homework. This is a fragment. You failed. Have a nice day. Next, victim. Be glad you didn't have one of those for a doctor, professor. God bless him. Because if he pulled out his red pink, your 5,000 thesis was in the trash can. No, it would be no, but please. Oh, frog. Didn't you even want to hear that part? Good luck with the transfer excuse too. My dad would want good grades because I want a car. Not gonna happen. It's do better next time. Dog did hate my homework might work. Good luck trying that one. No. It's do your homework or you, and if you want it bad enough, which is a college degree and a nice gown at the end, that means something. That stands with meaning that opens many doors. I suggest you strive, make time for yourself, effective time management, do your homework, manage your family at the same time. Again, I got through college with having a son to juggle with, okay? If I can do it, you can do it. Stay in school. Trust me, you sleep.